Ooh, blacksmith.
How can I help you today?
What's new around here, blacksmith?
That soldier who recently offered us work comes to mind. He was looking for a blacksmith and saying some pretty suspicious things. I don't want to get involved with any soldiers from Sigismund's camp, but if you really need money, try going to see him. Alas, that's all I know.
All right, thank you. I'll look into it.
Sure.
Show me your wares.
Ooh, Altman's saber. I don't think I ever actually had a saber in this game. This knight sword, really good, but damage not as good. Comparing it to my first weapon, so. You have a lot of stuff, actually. Does anything really compare? Nah, doesn't look like it. Got some sketches, some... Yeah, not much, really. Did it sell anything to you? Assuming this is not my sword.
Nothing.
My broadsword here is actually better than the one that I have. This is 128, this is 143 plus 10. This is a better sword than mine. But I'd rather use Sir Radzig's sword.
To your liking, sir. What'll it be this?
Can't move quest items. Yeah, I forgot about a horse around here. Sell this. Sell the hazel crossbow. Sell the old field crossbow. Oh, this crossbow's so. Even the artist crossbow isn't really worth keeping. Sell crude bolts, because some.
What do you...
Alright. Sell. Crude bolts, we can sell. He has 445 bucks, so I have some room to work with. Oh, I don't really have that much stuff to sell, though.
Thank you, sir.
Just take it for whatever.
And come again.
What did I take out of my inventory? Sell this stuff to him. Oh, the fucking crossbows. I can't. I think these get sold too. Okay, who did these get sold to? This is the only crossbow I need, so I don't even know who I can sell these to. I'll have to figure out who I can sell those to. Just knock myself out. You know what? I actually need sharp. No, actually, we don't need to sharpen it. We can repair it.
Whoa!
A wonderful day for
Blacksmith's wife.
Good morning.
You look troubled. Is there anything I can help you with?
You're very kind, but I need someone who knows their way around a smithy. I need to get a few horseshoes made and deliver them. They were supposed to be done yesterday.
Oh, great. It just so happens I'm a blacksmith, and I'd be glad to help you.
Really? Well, then you've been sent from heaven.
So, how many of those horseshoes do you need?
Well, if you manage to make horseshoes for 2 horses, I'd be forever grateful to you. I'll pay, of course.
So 8.
See you later.
Oh, the bailiff's here as well.
I heard there's a bounty on that bandit, the collector.
Not so much on him. More like the book that he stole recently. They say it was a rare manuscript for Sedlet's monastery.
Oh no.
Which is willing to pay handsomely for it. Why do you ask?
I've already had the honor with him.
And would you help me with him? You just have to catch him and bring me that blasted book.
And where does Matthew rob?
Along the roads between here, Vysoka, and Miskowitz.
And where does Matthew...
I are
Click on
And
that
what
one
was
again.
the book that he stole?
a rare manuscript, they say. And that's all we're meant to know.
How big is the reward for that book?
You won't believe it, but I hear it's more than 1,000 groschen.
Oh damn.
You know what?
And I was beginning to think...
Oh, I
Is
didn't.
there
Even...
still...
There it...
I've already...
Really?
I'll do it.
Glad to hear it. So, if you find him, don't forget about that book. Without it, there won't be any reward.
I understand. Did the humans attack Miskowitz? Are they causing you problems?
Thank God, no. And I'd like it to stay that way.
And how'd you get along with them?
As best we can. And we can count our blessings that our village belongs to the Sedlet's monastery. Sigismund thinks quite highly of the abbot, and explicitly prohibited his people from pillaging the monastery's property.
Do you have problems with robbers? I expect it's not completely safe on the roads, eh?
Unfortunately, you're right. But that wasn't the case not too long ago. Nobody would even dare fart around Kuttenberg without the nobility's permission. And today? It's no use talking about it.
If you have any problems with robbers, I'll be happy to help you.
Thanks so much for the offer. I'll keep it in mind. But first, I have to convince the abbot to offer some reward.
What do you know about the Devil's Den?
Why do you ask? Did something happen? Were you robbed there?
Does that tavern have a good reputation?
Its name speaks for itself. All kinds of scum from the area gather there. I even heard the good-for-nothing Hinnik of Kunstadt goes there. The one they call the Dry Devil.
Really?
Take it from me. If I were you,
Like we
I'd
just
keep
weren't
well
there
away
with him.
from that den of inequity.
Alright, so my mission is actually to just make 8 horseshoes. I think I can do that pretty quickly. Got a quest over here. We got a quest over here as well. And then we also have Catch the bandit known as Matthew the Collector. New quest over here. New quest over there. We also have another quest by Suchdol, right? Oh, didn't we? Or maybe this quest traveled this way? Oof. Almost at 100% health.
A wonderful day.
Oh, I need access to my inventory, don't I? Shit. Any materials I can take by any chance? No, I don't think he has materials I could just take.
Careful.
Oh, it connects back. Oh, I see. This is his entire inventory, isn't it? Alright, before we continue here, materials, let's get rid of this, 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 this. Get rid of that. Oh, just get rid of that for now. And here in materials, do I have some scrap metal just in my inventory? I might. I feel like I put some away recently, so. Oh, I don't. How much do I have? I have 12. How much is it required to make horseshoes? Requires 1. I don't need to make night horseshoes, do I? So. Yeah, that's good.
you have a kind master, eh? Mutt?
It's already cooled off. It's not worth it. Sakra.
Nope, too hot. Okay. That's too white then. Horseshoes are annoying, man. Finished. Oh, we made a horseshoe. Oh, 2 sets of horseshoes. Wait, what does that mean? So when I make 1 horseshoe, it counts as 4 horseshoes for a horse? I guess it makes sense. Like, when we put horseshoes onto our horse, right, it just takes up 1 slot. So it's not like we have to make 4 and put it in 4 slots, right? So I guess that makes sense. One process of making a horseshoe gives you 4 horseshoes to put on the 4 legs of the horse, I guess. I guess that's how that works. Hey, calm down there, buddy. I suck at moving this. I'm just trying to go around in one like motion, and then flip, and then go back, just go back around, flip it again. I'm gonna go for. I don't know what's like the right way. Honestly, I don't do too much blacksmithing, especially horseshoes. Dude, how am I missing?
This is gonna take a while yet.
Like halfway there, I think. Let's put it back in the forge, heat it up again. I wanted to get too white. So I got the sakra last time, you know? Ah, the fuck?
I've almost got it done.
There we go. Quench and finish. Now, before I forget, put the scrap metal away. I don't need that in my inventory.
Here are those horseshoes. 2 sets, just as we agreed.
Let's see them then. These will do just fine. Such a young, hard-working, talented fella you are.
I
Too
tried.
bad I'm not a few years younger.
You mentioned something about payment?
Here you go.
I was nice I did that.
You won't buy a castle for it, but good work calls for good pay. Now, someone just needs
60
to bring
bucks.
the horseshoes to Victoria. Would you do that for me? This backache of mine.
Who's this Victoria?
A girl from the village. She's a bit different. But deep down, a good girl.
Different? What do you mean?
She's had a hard life. Her husband died of the plague a while back, and now she's all alone. She does odd jobs for the villagers here to make a living. Sometimes I send her up to the soldiers with our goods. Why would I drag myself up that hill when she's got young legs and likes going up there anyway?
Fine. Which house does she live in?
It's not far at all. Just cross the stream and you're there. Oh well, sir.
Alright, let's go deliver this stuff.
Are you in need of something?
Oh, wrong house, I guess.
Good to see you.
Hello.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift. Christ, so much blood. What happened here? I have to tell Martha.
Anything else around here I should worry about? There's a guard here. Where'd he go? Should Bobby tell you?
My respects.
I brought Victoria those horseshoes, and I think something's happened to her.
What? What do you mean?
The house was empty, and in the hearth room next to the bed, I found a puddle of blood. It hadn't even dried yet.
Jesus Christ! What if she's been... No!
But it might not be too late. Do you have any idea where she could be?
I I don't know. Really. Oh, how horrible.
Did Victoria have problems with anyone from the village? Did anyone want to hurt her?
No, definitely not. Good God. She was... I mean, she is a good girl. Although,
Can you think of anyone?
sometimes there's talk about how she lives alone and how she makes her living.
Who's bothered by her living alone? Whose business is that?
Things are a little different, you see. She lost her husband some time ago. A young widow, actually. A pretty young widow. Naturally, a few fellas were fawning over her. There was one in particular, but he got the boot, just like all the others. But he'd never hurt her. He might be a loudmouth, but he's harmless.
Who's this mystery man, then?
I won't say. If word got out that I accused someone, we might as well just close up shop here.
But I'm not about to go blabbing about it in the tavern. I just need to know where to start looking for Victoria.
Fine. But you didn't hear this from me. Farmer Kuba was pretty keen on her. And he wasn't going to give up easy. Last time, he tried to flatter her by giving her a headscarf. But Victoria knew it had belonged to his dead wife.
Oh, that's fucked
so
up.
she told him to sod off. The whole village was laughing at him. He's a bitter old man. But would he hurt her? I don't think so.
Huh? Jealousy's a powerful thing, though.
Well, that's true, too. So go and ask him yourself. He lives with his children and his housekeeper in that big house behind the smithy. He's always wearing a bright red coat and a hat with a feather in it. You're certain not to miss him, but not a peep about what I told you.
Don't worry. I'll take that secret to the grave. Why would anyone be bothered about how Victoria makes her living? As long as she's not stealing, she can do whatever she wants, right?
Well, not everyone was happy that she brings our goods up to the camp. Once, someone even drew something very ugly on our door because of it. But what's that poor girl supposed to do without a man? There's a war, and we all need to make a living somehow.
Who did she go and see at the camp? Who might know more about her?
Mainly their blacksmith. She brings goods up there every 2 or 3 days. He's certain to remember her. So tell them at the gate that you're bringing something from the smithy. They'll let you in.
Is there anything else you can think of before I go?
I've already told you everything I know.
go to Sigismund
now
camp.
hurry up.
Oh, do I really need to go to Sigismund's camp? Probably not a good idea for me.
Pretzels!
F is just up this way. G is all the way up here. Oh, that's where that's where the other mission is. Well,
But he was fit as a fiddle. What happened?
Went
Greetings.
to bed healthy. but
You're
never
Cuba,
got
the farmer, right?
Aye, I am. What do you want?
I'm looking for Victoria.
been
I
complaining
thought you might know where to find her.
left
Why should I, of all people, know?
Victoria's not at home or anywhere else in the village.
and next thing you know,
She's vanished.
being
It's a
buried.
pity.
Would you happen to know anything about that?
Huh. Maybe she moved to the camp on the hill for good. She was hanging around with them soldiers. Maybe she's doing it with them cumin bastards too. So they decided to keep her up there.
You can't be serious. She could be injured somewhere, or even worse. And you're glad?
What goes around comes around. I have a clean conscience. To hell with that silly goose.
Why don't you just admit the girl was a real thorn in your side? And that you were jealous as hell. An old dog wanted some young meat, but ended up with a nibble, eh?
Listen, you prick. What the fuck are you trying on me? Who the hell do you think you are? You'd better take that back while you still have teeth.
dude, I'll fuck you up.
You're pissed off that she preferred someone else over you, eh? You waited for her, and
Enough You've been asking for a beating, so here it comes.
I'll fuck you up, don't worry.
Pray for a quick death, you bastard. Ah! Enough! I give up.
So, had enough already?
Yeah. Just leave me alone now. And I really don't know anything about Victoria. Maybe she just decided village life wasn't for her, so she took off with her soldier.
What soldier? You telling me this now?
I heard someone came across her up there in the forest while she was having a rendezvous with some fella from the camp. But I really don't know anything else.
I told me that earlier before I kicked your ass.
I'll ask in the camp then.
Alright, so they want me to go up to the camp.